Welcome Pisces to my channel Mending Tree Tarot. This is a general reading for the month of August for you. It is general reading, so it may not resonate for everyone. Please take what resonates for you and leave the rest behind. I have already meditated, shuffled, and taken pop outs, so I will go ahead and lay those out. Done it ahead of the recording in order to be more efficient here for you. As I'm laying this out, just be aware there are scammers around here on the YouTube and whatnot, so just be careful. They're posing as other people, more legit people, and so just be careful that when you're following people on social media that it's the correct social media account, and yeah, they're just be careful. So that being said, with this channel, I do not have a social media account linked to this channel, so I personally will never reach out to you asking you if you want a personal reading and ask you directly for money. That way I do take donations, but that's only through the link down below, and that is it. So just keep that in mind. All right, getting into your reading here. Couple things. I started with some oracle cards. I'm using the Shaman's Dream Oracle in order to get a general feel, and then using Rider-Waite for your more in-depth spread. And then once this is all done, I'm going to pull 2 oracle cards at the end from 2 different decks for advice for you. Okay. In the recent past, you have deep quiet, meditation, and stillness. So you may have had to take some time out for yourself to really kind of either that you've been sick recently because you did not do it voluntarily, that your body decided to make you do that. That is a possibility. Or that you voluntarily took time out to, I don't know, take a vacation or just do a staycation, whatever it is that you needed to do in order to kind of go within, or maybe just in general, just being a little bit more reserved with your personal free time, going out and socializing with people, just kind of choosing to hermit a little bit, if you will. But interesting here, we move into overflow, so overwhelm and plenty, and this may be why you chose to take some time out, that perhaps you have been feeling a bit overwhelmed, that you're feeling, many Pisces are very empathic people, and they have a tendency to kind of bring and take on others' feelings and emotions and illnesses and injuries. So it may have been a correlation there for you, because I'm really kind of picking up this feeling of overwhelm, but also that things are kind of flowing to you as well, that there are bonuses here, there are benefits, there are things showing up in your life that are more on the positive side of things. So that's another thing that's coming to you as well. There's this flow of receptivity to you. And then we have Sky Dancers, which is the surrender card, as well as Fool's Embrace. And what this was like kind of talking about, surrender is about being in this receptive mode, and a majority of the oracle cards are talking about this for you. I want to point that out as well, that this underlying theme between all of them is this need for you to be receptive, to kind of hold off on being intentionally active or to be in a doing mode, and instead kind of sit back and allow things to, but more so that you can take time out for yourself and protect yourself and heal and do what's healthy for you and make healthy choices for yourself, right? Because you are going through this transmuting of pain. So something that you've already dealt with, I don't see this as being an occurrence in the future, but it's something that has already happened, that you are doing a lot of healing at this time. Something is allowing you to heal, and it's through being receptive and allowing things to kind of work out for you that's allowing you to do that. Moving into the tarot portion of it, in the recent past, you have the Justice, and then you got the Six of Cups in reverse. So there has been some kind of truth dealt. And I'm seeing this as a very karmic element, in either that it was, this karma had been dealt by you, or that the universe kind of took care of it for you, but that there was this harsh reality of justice being served. And I don't always get a super literal explanation of this card in that way. In this case, I am. And I'm seeing this as perhaps linked to some kind of trauma that you had been through in the past, or something linked to childhood. Something that has been with you for a very, very long time, and that you are seeing that justice is being served, or that karma is being received more recently. Okay, so that's an interesting turnabout, especially with the Fool's embrace, transmuting pain, and perhaps this is allowing you to heal. But in the current moment, we have the magician up in the reverse, and then we have the devil. So it looks like there's been this kind of blockage or stagnant energy, this inability to kind of move forward, or feeling like you're being inactive at this moment in time, which is true. You've been taking a time out, which is very important. But there's a certain element that it's perhaps making not such great choices with the time that you have, or allowing yourself. It's really kind of pointing out to me in this card for this moment is the chain, and see how the lovers are chained here to the pillar in the center. And what I'm seeing for you is that it more has to do with allowing yourself to be chained to still the past, and that's still, I think, having to do with this healing process. There's a needing to kind of let it go, and there's still a part of you that's holding on to it, and that it's not serving you, and it's kind of causing some stagnant energy. And I'm sorry, please don't shoot the messenger. This is just literally the messages. I'm just telling you what the cards are giving me. That's it. So please know that. And then we have the priestess, the high priestess in reverse. So in the near future, there may still be this inability for you, that you're having a hard time reconnecting with your inner voice and your intuition, which is always very strong with you, Pisces. Like I said, every Pisces I've ever known has been a very intuitive person. So maybe I didn't say that. Maybe that was just something that I was thinking before. But if I hadn't said that, I'm sorry. But along with this, I think that there is this balance that you are creating. And I think that this is something that's pointing out that through dealing with and transmuting this pain, there is a bit of disconnection that's happening with you. And it's disconnecting you from your inner voice. And you're feeling the sense of separation there from you and your inner knowing that you're normally in great communication with. And so what you're learning to do as you're taking this more receptive step back, and know that it takes time, that sometimes it's a matter of being in that receptive mode, and also being sure that you're not being so empathic that you're taking on other people's energy, that you're still keeping your space, allowing yourself to be open and receptive, but at the same time protecting yourself and not allowing yourself to kind of take on others' thoughts and energies too. So what I'm kind of seeing here is this balance that you're figuring out right now, Pisces, of how to get back in touch with your inner voice and your intuition as you've been finishing up this healing process. And what I see, though, is that you're going to have some success with this for sure, because you have the Ace of Pentacles and you have the Queen of Wands. So there's a gift that's being given to you by the universe here in the near future. So something's going to come to you as an opportunity that's going to bring passion and life to you, because with the Magician, I'm seeing more the energy of this lack of energy, this kind of drain. And what I'm seeing here is that drive, that spark within you being lit up once again. So something's going to be offered to you within your life that's really going to bring you back to life again, Pisces. And I think that this is something that you're really excited or will be really excited about, especially after all of this that you've been going through and processing. Okay. So for that part, I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to go ahead and move to the Oracle cards. I'm using the Enchanted Map Oracle cards. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. So for that, we have Wide Open, number 42, and then I'm going to pull one from the Santa Muerte Oracle. Thank you, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. What advice do you have for Pisces for August? Looking for advice for the month of August for Pisces. Thank you so much. Truly grateful for all the messages thus far. And for all of you watching, now you know why I do this ahead of time for the general spread for you. Because it can take a bit of time to get all of these cards out, to get a proper spread. Okay. It's coming. You can feel it. There we go. Number 11. Okay. So I'm going to read from the book on both of these to give you a clear picture. So this is number 42, Wide Open. The quote for it is, "You are free to express your uniqueness in the world and share in all the bounty of life's endless possibilities. All manner of opportunities are presented to you at this time. The Wide Open card is a signal that you're able to truly manifest your dreams and that your goals are in sight. Don't remain small and contracted. Instead, expand your horizons beyond what you believe to be your limitations. You have a unique voice that needs to be expressed in the world. The universe is supportive of new ideas and approaches at this time, so speak up and speak out. This card is a sign of the maverick who freely roams the wide open space of possibility. Allow for a greater vision to replace old ideas as you dream a grander dream." I say that is some pretty good advice given the reading. Okay, and then number 11 from the Santa Muerte. The name of this card is, sometimes I have such a hard time pronouncing these. Michiquacuatl is the name of the card, and the advice of the dead says, "The study and analysis you have done is sufficient, and the time has come to put them to work, enacting your own synthesis." Okay. Just so you know, this card, kind of talking a little bit about it, so the Queen of the Dead and the afterlife. So responsible for memory as a whole and individual memories. She represents the principle of synthesis and aggregation of bodies and matter, complementary to that of her husband. She is the alchemic coagula to join together, a continuation on a lower level of the concept of synthesis expressed by the feminine card. In fact, we see her near some recently remolded bodies, devouring stars during the day, because just as life cannot exist without death, day cannot exist without night. All right, so that's what that card is about. Okay, Pisces, I'm going to leave it there for you. Thank you so much for joining me here today. I hope you found something valuable or beneficial in this message, and I'm truly grateful. And for more clarification, please check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. There will also be a pick a card option once I finish with all of the signs. If you like what I do, please like and subscribe. It helps others to find the channel, and it lets me know that it resonates with you. Down below, you should find a link for tips and donations if you choose to support the channel in that way. It is not expected, but genuinely appreciated if you decide to. Thank you so much, Pisces, and I will see you next time.